All right, now the early access of Palworld has taken the globe by storm. And with that, we are all having a ball with both versions of the game. Yep, that's right, both versions. At the moment, the Steam version is slightly different from the Xbox Game Pass version of the game. Now, one key issue with this is mapping out the gamepad controls. The early access seems to have been missing a few icons in the HUD and some icons in the interface, as well as the options menu when it comes to the Xbox Game Pass version of the game. So, I went and did the work to help out the community with all the dope playthroughs. And I'm going to go over a few hidden features that I found along the way. So let's go. I'll start with the controller scheme for the Xbox Game Pass and the Xbox controller. First thing first, I want to show you guys the layout of the buttons for the options menu, because when you go into the options menu for the gamepad, none of the buttons are available. So here you go. Here's all the buttons in their default positions. All right, now there's a few things missing on this screen itself. First thing is going to be the inventory, which is going to be a start button, the options menu, which is going to be the back button, and actually the build menu, which is up on the D-pad. Now, speaking of the build menu, when you get into the first interface, the main interface, it's going to be a little blinking icon that's constantly telling you have a new item you can build. If you want to know what that was, that's up on the D-pad, by the way. Now, let's get into the first interface you're probably going to be confused with. When you're looking at doors in any type of storage chest, there's going to be X to interact with the door or the chest, and it's going to be the security option. The security option is going to be Y. Also, if you're looking at a damaged structure, any structure that has taken damage, if you want to use the repair tool on said structure, you're going to have to press and hold the right thumbstick. Now, let's get into the power box. When you're looking directly at the power box, if you want to interact with it, you can press X. If you want to pull up the mission menu for your base, you can press Y. And if you want to fast travel, you have to hold down the B button and it'll bring up the fast travel map. Now, when you open up the power box, there's going to be a couple of options. You can move left, right, up, and down to select which power you want and take it in and out your party, put it inside the base or take it out the base. You can also switch boxes by pressing the left and right bumpers. And if you want to view the details of your pals without selecting them, you can just press the X button from this interface and pull up the details. That's very handy. Saved me a lot of time. Now, when you're looking into the chest interface itself, you're going to have your inventory on the left-hand side and you're going to have the chest on the right-hand side. If you want to switch back and forth between these inventories without using the D-pad, you can just press the left and right triggers. It's real quick and easy. Now, if you want to split a stack in half and keep splitting it after that, you'll just press the X button. If you want to deposit a stack or withdraw a stack from your chest, you're going to press the Y button. If you want to take all items out of a single chest inventory, you're going to press the left thumbstick down. It'll take all the items out. Now, if you want to quick stack all of the items out of your inventory into the chest, you want to press the right bumper. It'll quick stack all of the items. Now, if you want to sort the items that are in your inventory and the items that are in the chest, you can just press the right thumbstick down. It'll sort the items automatically. Now, let's get into the inventory menu by itself. Now, when you pull up the inventory menu by itself, you won't be able to use the same sorting trick when you push down the right thumbstick inside this inventory menu, but you can definitely use the sort mechanic when you have the chest interface open beside the inventory. But this doesn't work in the normal inventory interface. You have to select it manually and it'll sort it like that. If you want to switch tabs from your inventory to your technology, to your guilds, and to your party, you want to press the left and right bumper. If you want to use an item in your inventory, you want to press the Y button. It'll allow you to consume an item. Now, let's get into production real fast. If you want to add one item or take away one item, it's left or right on the D-pad. If you want to add 10 items at a time or minus 10 items, you're going to want to press the left and right bumpers. Now, when you pull up the map interface, when you press the options button, there's a few options here. If you want to automatically zoom in on a player's location, you want to press the Y button. If you want to filter the map, you want to press the left bumper. If you want to place a marker on a map, you want to press the X button. You can also delete from the same interface. And obviously, if you want to zoom, use your right thumbstick. Now, there's another interface when you're looking directly at your pals that are walking around the base working. Specifically, your working pals. When you look at them, there's two buttons that pop up. One of them, you can pick them up with the X button. The other one is you want to pull up a separate menu just for the pals that are working. You can press down the right thumbstick and it will pull up a menu. That menu will allow you to put that pal directly into your party and swap them out for somebody else. You can also put that pal inside a PC box. You can make him rest. It's a bunch of things you can do from that menu. Speaking of the pal controls, when you look directly at a pal that's in your party, you can pull up the pal menu orders, or you can also pull up the pal menu orders by just clicking the right thumbstick. You can also access your emotes from this menu. Pretty dope. Now let's get into a quick hidden mechanic. When you're dodging and using your normal dodge, you can dodge left, right, and forward by just tapping the dodge button along with the relevant direction. But you've noticed you're not able to dodge backwards. If you want to dodge backwards with a quick flip, you can hold up your aim, and at the same time you can press the back button on your direction, and you can press dodge at the same time, and you'll execute a quick backflip. That's quick for moving backwards when you're fighting bosses. Now if you want to dodge left and right with a quick flip, you can hold down the aim button, pick a direction, and press dodge, and you can execute a quick backflip side to side. And the last thing I want to talk about, very important, when you're pulling up your pal spears by accident or something like that, when you press the right bumper, if you want to cancel that command without throwing your pal spear away and wasting it, you can just press the left trigger. Very important. I can't tell you how many pal spears I just threw to the waste before I figured that out. So there you go. There's the controller scheme for the Xbox Game Pass and the Xbox Game Pad. It's your boy DB4, and I'm out. Peace.